When you've lost everything, even silence begins to speak. I learned that language in a rundown motel room that smelled of bleach and loneliness. The air conditioner hummed weakly in the corner, filling the emptiness she left behind when she walked out, taking the kids, the car, the last of my savings, and what little dignity cancer hadn't already stripped away. For 3 years, I fought for her life. Hospitals, night shifts, skipped meals, and faith that love was enough to keep someone alive. I drained $290,000 and every ounce of strength I had to save her. When she finally beat cancer, I thought we'd both survived. I was wrong. The day she came home, she looked at me with those same eyes I once promised forever to and said, "I want a real man now." Then she laughed. Not loudly, but sharp like a crack of ice. That sound told me everything. The woman I loved was already gone long before her body healed. Her family, the same people who vanished when the bills piled up, suddenly returned to help her start fresh. The divorce was swift, clean, ruthless. She got full custody, half of what little I had left, and a lawyer who turned out to be her new man. That night, I moved into a cheap motel, room 17. 1 bed, 1 chair, 1 broken man. Hours later, there was a knock. 2 soft taps. I opened the door, expecting the manager or a stranger offering pity. Instead, it was a woman I vaguely remembered, the hospital's billing officer. She stepped inside nervously, clutching a folder. "Mr. Calloway," she said, "you need to see this." Inside were copies of forms, signatures, and insurance documents, all bearing my name, except the handwriting wasn't mine. "She forged these," the woman whispered. "She changed your insurance data. Everything was transferred under you, so she wouldn't owe a cent." It hit harder than any diagnosis. She hadn't just left me. She'd buried me under her debt. Before leaving, the woman hesitated. "You're not the first," she said quietly, and walked out. I didn't sleep that night. I sat under the flickering yellow light, reading every page until the paper felt hot in my hands. Betrayal has a texture, thin, sharp, and final. By morning, grief had hardened into something colder. Focus. I called her the next day, told her I understood, that I was done fighting. She believed me. People like her always do once they think they've won. Then I disappeared. No calls, no messages, just quiet. For 6 months, I planned. I sold everything I still owned, watches, tools, even the wedding ring she mocked me for pawning years earlier. I hired a forensic accountant, a man who didn't ask why. He followed every dollar. Insurance transfers, charity donations, hidden accounts. It all led back to her and her lover. They'd use her illness to build sympathy and money and a new house together. When the accountant finished, I filed everything anonymously with the insurance fraud division. But that was just a start. I created a fake profile under her name, Ava_cares, filled with posts thanking donors for helping her recover. Then I leaked the financial records, timing it perfectly with the official investigation. Overnight, her image flipped from survivor to con artist. The story spread fast. But that wasn't the real revenge. 2 weeks later, in court, she tried to raise child support, claiming I was hiding income. Her lawyer smiled, the same smug grin from their hospital selfies. When it was my turn, I slid a USB drive across the table. "Exhibit C," I said. Inside were voice recordings from an old backup phone she'd forgotten to wipe. Her and her lawyer laughing about me, joking that I was too stupid to see it coming, calling me her biggest investment. The courtroom went silent. Her face drained of color. The judge ordered an investigation. Within weeks, everything came crashing down. The fraud confirmed, her lover disbarred, her custody revoked, and their new house seized. I didn't cheer. I didn't smile. Revenge doesn't roar. It exhales quietly when the scales finally balance. The day I got my kids back, they ran into my arms. No lawyers, no conditions, just warmth. Their laughter didn't sound like hers. It sounded real. Now, when I pass that hospital, I think about the cost of love, how sometimes saving someone means losing yourself. But if you wait long enough, if you let silence do its work, you can rebuild. She thought she buried me. She forgot graves are where new roots grow. And in the end, I didn't just take back what she stole. I reclaimed myself. That was the real cure.